This lesson deals with locating specific resources, using an online search engine. While there are numerous means and platforms to locate information from available resources, resorting to ones that run electronically will usually be one's primary option. Technology has indeed done a great job in making things possible and easier to do in a shorter amount of time compared to doing them manually. As you journey through this lesson, you will be engaged in tasks that will allow you to learn more about electronic search engines, different types of search engines, how they actually work, and how they can help in locating specific resources. Say, you need a specific set of information about COVID-19, what resources will you use? A newspaper? An encyclopedia? A poster? Or the internet? In this new normal wherein things and practices have become difficult to do, people turn to the internet to find answers to queries. The internet will help you to find or locate whatever information on a topic you need. Turn to the World Wide Web. Before we proceed knowing more about how search engines work, let us first check what you already know about them. Identify which of the statements are true about online search engines. Write true to the ones which you think are true and false for those you consider false. An online search engine is similar to a web page. False. We need online search engines to lead us to sources in the internet. True. A search engine may still work even without the internet. False. A website is another term for a search engine. False. Search engines make our access to the information we need possible. True. While the library is usually the primary go-to place for students when they are in need of information or data from specific resources, technology has deeply changed the way we perceive library work and research. A manual library card catalog is an organized index to library materials consisting of cabinets filled with cards that describe and locate materials in the library. On the other hand, Online Public Access Catalog is an online database of all the resources and materials held by a particular library. The World Wide Web or the Internet contains truckloads of information. This is why searching for a specific information in this huge pool of knowledge can both be tiring and intimidating. The primary key to navigating the Internet successfully and with ease is actually knowing where to start. This is where the roles of a search engine come into play. An online search engine is actually a program that searches for words or phrases in documents, most often in articles, web pages, and published materials in the Internet. It is similar to a library in an online setting as it gives you access to millions of domain names that store vast amounts of information. There are 3 common types of search engines one may use. These are general search engines, meta search engines, and specific search engines. A general search engines refer to wide-ranging search engines capable of searching millions upon millions of sites for specific information. These include the likes of MSN, ASK.com, Yahoo, and Google. A meta search engine, on the other hand, works by actually using other search engines to find the needed information. It works the same way when you use a website to help find the best deals on a particular product or, say, flight booking for your trip. Popular examples of this type include Blingo, Dogpile, and Metacrawler. Finally, a specific search engine, as the name implies, is a much smaller and more specific type and is designed more specifically for certain users' needs. A good example for this type is a periodical database on culture, history, politics, and government, which are usually accessed for research purposes. While specific search engines can usually be accessed for free, as in the case of academic databases in libraries, most would require user enrollment or subscription to allow unlimited access. Some examples under this type are academic search, JSTOR, and LexisNexis. Now, get you pen and paper and answer the following. Classify each item below as to general, meta search, and specific. Now, it's time to check your answers. 1. General. 2. Meta search. 3. Meta search. 4. General. 5. General. 6. Specific. 7. General. 8. Specific. 9. Meta search. 10. General. Remember, regardless of what type of search engine you decide to use, you will always find a vast selection of resources. Most users would usually prefer using one search engine before all others, and you might decide to just do the same. It is essential, however, to note that in order for you to maximize the efficiency of your use of search engines, there are strategies that may be used to help you find the most relevant results. These also save time and ensure that you only get the data that you actually need. These strategies include knowing the proper keywords to be used in the search. Addition of keys that can prompt the search engine helps in limiting search results. This wraps up today's session about locating specific information using online search engine. I hope you learned something today. Thank you.